Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I think the last time we checked in was March 31st, 2024. We are back. It is April 9th. Being a little quiet here, ran into a Billy out here. I don't think I'm the only one that has permission to hunt this woods, but I still don't want to give up my spots that easy, so we're gonna be real calm. We gave him a full 10 days. We're back at the black spot we left off at just to see what a full 10 days will do. I was a little concerned about the cold nights. I wondered if a lot of the stuff that was up was even going to grow anymore. So we're starting exactly at the exact spot we left off, so you'll be able to see just a kind of idea of what a week, 10 days will do, if anything. We're about to find out. Quick video. We'll just run through here real quick, check in a few times, and then we'll get a total at the end. We've been in this woods so many times, it's just really hard for me to keep coming up with new content for this woods because we are hunting shagbark hickory trees. You can see them, a lot of other hardwoods scattered about. So anyway, let's start with him. Him. I think what we'll do out here, since we've given it for so long, is we'll take everything we see and then we'll just see how the rain progresses, temperature, second flush, and see if flushes later in the season when the temperature gets a little warmer are going to happen a little bit quicker than this. I would expect a little bit more growth off those after 10 days, but get what you get. All right, well, I'll click it on when we're in the heart of it, and we'll let you know what we come up with at the end. All right, thanks for watching. Leaving. Actually seeing a few things that are fairly new. I know I wanted to start all over, but no sense taking stuff I think we're gonna get more growth out of. Fresh, been there a while, been there entirely too long. He's nice, still not the size I thought we would get. So, I just saw you. Where'd you go? He's starting to turn, reached maximum size. He's really nice. Alright, we'll keep going on down the line. Alright, well, since we started in reverse today of the last time, we're starting to edge back around the corner here, and we're coming from north facing to east, and then we'll go to south, and certainly the size is starting to improve. That has to be the best one so far. I'm going to take these two down here. Yep. Alright, well, hopefully this pattern, can't stop looking at the ground, hopefully this pattern continues and size starts to increase. So, alright, keep going. A couple more nicer ones. Glad we came back. They're about the end of their days, completely spored up, turning a little bit soft, but still happy to have them. All right, quick check in here. There's where we're at. Probably pound and a half so far. Not really the numbers. We haven't moved too far. We got good numbers. It's just these cold nights really set the growth back, and you can tell by these things browning and looking really dark. They ain't got much left to give, so. Right next to an old shagbark right there. So we will keep going. Let you know what we come up with. He could have came last time. Been fine with it. Yeah. Him too. We must not made it this. We must not have made it this far over. All this stuff appears to be on its last leg here. Okay, we're still going. My eyes are deciding to give out early on me today, which is fine. We ain't planning on being back here too incredibly long. I'll check in real quick here. Let's see. Probably got a couple of pounds there, and we're starting on another. Here's a suggestion. When you're giving these things away to family, friends, landowners, presentation. Hold on, let's grab this one. Okay. Presentation is key there. These bags are cheap. I'm not suggesting you go out and buy an extra bag or whatever. Always stuff you could use laying around. Jesus. Oh, would they just quit? I'm trying to talk here. Okay. But when you get stuff like this, it's been up a week or so. It was like 75 degrees yesterday. It's 70 right now. These things are gonna start turning soft, so that bag would probably hold what? I don't know, 3, maybe 4 pounds. You don't want to put 3 or 4 pounds in there by the time you get home. That shit's just gonna be crumbled and mangled. Like I said, I keep the worst stuff for myself. I've already seen it, and it's glory. I know what it looked like when it was perfect before I, you know, threw it in a big bag. Oh man, please. Okay, so when you're giving them away, people like looking at them, and you want them to be as pretty as possible. They taste better when they look good, and nobody wants to eat a big handful of mush. So if you're gonna take all the time to find them and all the effort to crawl through the woods like this, you might as well keep them looking nice. So we're still going. All right, I'll check back in. All right, quick check in. It's a good problem to have, but sometimes I get pissed off at this place. I just try to leave, and it's just keep stumbling on them. So boop, boop, boop. Yep, we'll keep going. We just started our 3rd sack, so we're doing well. This is the actual first spot that we came up on last video, so this is where we started. Here's some of the stuff that was left. Definitely worth it. Alright, I am getting tired. We'll keep going though. Checking in. Probably about 6 pounds. We're on the third bag and it's getting awful full. I think that's all I got on me, so at some point we'll just have to pack it up, whether they keep going or not. But they show no evidence of slowing down. Alright, made it back to the house. I need to get out of there. My eyes were giving out. Leg's not so bad, but turned 43 yesterday during the great sun apocalypse. If I was 23, I probably just went to the next spot and kept hunting, but I don't have it in me anymore. So this is what we came up with. Probably two, right? So about 6 pounds total. I know it gets kind of boring watching the same guy cut the same mushrooms over and over again, so thought I'd save you on the long term and everyone, but we didn't do too bad in about 2.5 hours. Real quick, go over what went down. Get a lot of questions on, do these continue to grow or do they just pop out of the ground magically? Same size. Well, they always grow. How much, how little is going to depend on a lot of things. Air temperature, ground temperature, moisture, you know, is it dry? Did it rain? Is the night warm? Is it cold? Do they get frost? You know, so I guess, I don't know. They always do grow. I thought these would probably have a lot more growth on them. But I was kind of concerned because I remember last time commenting that a lot of the stems felt mushy and weak, but some of them, I mean, we got some definitely worth leaving. But like I said, some of them were kind of disappointing. Others were better. I don't really know why they don't. I think some of them were probably just gonna, you know, there's giants and there's midgets. I don't think they're intended to grow the same, or little people. They're little people. Grow the same. So is what it is. So yeah, leave them. Leave them if you can. Cut down your trails. I find these blacks growing along deer trails quite a bit. That's how I found that spot. And then you kind of can branch out from there and find a line, but cut down your trails. Same way you found them, the same way somebody else is going to find them. So regardless, make sure those are trimmed so somebody don't stumble on your spot. Try to avoid going out on the weekends if you can. I know that's the only time people hunt, but you know, I hunt a lot of state parks, public land, that sort of thing. I know a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of people, they don't hunt mushrooms, they hunt people. I mean, why look for mushrooms when you can just walk around and look for people crouched down, cutting them, and then you got their spot. So I avoid weekends. I'm obviously not wearing full camouflage, but I'm not wearing hunter orange either. For no real reason to attract any more attention to yourself. And rain's great. Not a lot of people like to hunt in the rain. I love it. It's real nice out there. It's hard to smoke some cigarettes, as you know I love, but makes it easier. And one more thing that I don't know if I've ever said this before, I just kind of assumed people knew or saw from the video. If you're hunting like late season yellows, you know, you're hunting ash, elm, maple, oak, pine, whatever. Those, when you say, well, I found these off an elm tree, well, they're going to be around the base of them. They're going to be associated with the roots of that tree. And not to say these yellows aren't, but when I say I'm finding these around shagbark hickory, I'm not finding them at the base of hickory. Actually, most of the time, these aren't growing off the base of anything. I'm finding a woods that's primarily hickory and some other hardwood. If that woods does not have leaf cover, I mean, like leaves are falling, dying there every year. There's no water, washing away. A good, interior woods leaf cover. That's where I'm finding these blacks off. They're not associated. Don't look around the base. Just in the general area. If you walk into a woods and it's 25% shag bark or more, and there's some other hardwood in there, there's a good chance you'll find them. So enough. I ain't gonna make this too long. Thanks for watching. We'll skip the blacks next time. We'll go straight on to some grays or some yellows. Different woods, different area. Central Indiana, Delaware County. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate it.